भाई बारात हमारी नहीं है, मैं नौशन तो लड़की वाले साइड. Literally feels like I am vlogging in Rishikesh.
कराची ने ऊपर से निकले बम बारी कर रहा था इंडिया वाला. टूट गया और बीएसएफ ने एलओसी क्रॉस करके अंदर एंट्री ले ली. राजस्थान में एंट्री.
Oh my God.
मेरे को घर में इधर पे प्लीज चलाते हो यार.
So I'm in Jaipur now and we're here for a wedding and flying during the Indo-Pak war. Okay, hello, welcome back. I have just had some gola, which is why the lipstick has worn off and the natural color of the Kala Khanda remains. I am in Rajasthan currently. I know it's a high alert area at the moment, but I am further away on the outskirts. I'm in this place called Salasar, which is about 3.5-4 hours from the city of Jaipur, and it was so crazy because I thought I wasn't going to go because we intentionally missed our flight because obviously the situation was critical. Everyone from my nani to my cook to my brother, everyone has convinced us not to go to this wedding, mainly because of the situation there. We still decided to take a step up, and after missing that, book our tickets the next day for the first available option. I was still in two minds because everything was super expensive, but since mom and dad had booked their flight for 4 p.m, I thought, let me book mine as well with them because it's just convenient. Because imagine traveling 3.5-4 hours alone in the middle of the night to a place that you don't really know. So after 2 hours, I decided weddings and things like these don't repeat, and you'll completely miss it if you weren't there and you kind of want to be there for the people you love. So I decided to come and I booked a second flight because that flight got sold out. The Air India Express was completely sold out and I had to book myself onto 4:30 at Indigo. But the craziest thing is that so we've all, mom and dad, all of us have reached the airport. In fact, I got some more time to get my hair done and I got tongs and everything so that I had lesser time to dress up and like get my hair and makeup done here. And it just makes a lot of sense to get your nails and your hair. I know a lot of people are not a fan of the nails and a lot of them people call it super ugly and yuck, but it's okay. It's amazing for the situation, the place I'm in, and I know it's like a mix between pink and purple and stuff like that, but it has these gold accentuated details that match with the rings that mom brought for me at this wedding, so that's okay. Not complaining. Anyways, so yeah, tip number one, go get your hair nailed. No matter how late you're getting, somehow dad got to sleep more since we didn't board that flight. We intentionally missed it and he had worked for 14 hours. He came home at 12. I had an event after work, so I was also fully hustling and I came home really late and I thought we had to go, but then we didn't. So in all, at least we finished 4 to 6 hours sleep cycle and then woke up the next day to do all of this because I didn't make a decision instantly. I had to take the second one. Okay, back to real time where I have gone with my parents to the airport and we've all finished lunch and like, okay, another story about that. I thought I was super in the mood for dosa, and I really was in the mood for dosa for lunch. I was craving it from the bottom of my heart, but I'm like, what if they don't make it right? So then I walked a little, went to Kailash Parvat, and that's when I realized that they had pav bhaji and chole bhature, which looked super tempting from the window pane. And silly me decided to change my plan to not have the dosa and have the pav bhaji because I could share it with dad. But both of them had already gone to the lounge and finished their lunches and dad didn't find anything good, so he came back. So, but obviously we ordered 2 extra pavs, non-butter. Obviously it came with full butter. That's exactly how Indian hospitality is at the airport sometimes. But not to forget that it was awful. The food was like 0 on 10. Like it was so bad. It felt like just a lot of masala and no taste, and it was just like horrible. So I went to him and I'm like, hey, there's just ample amounts of butter and oil in it and we asked you for non-butters, and he exchanged the whole order. He's like, aap kuch aur chahiye? I said chole bhature, I don't mind, since he offered, so I ordered that. But guess what, it was so hot, it was worse than the first time. So I had raddi pav bhaji and raddi chole bhature, after which I finally went and got the dosa, which is epic. So then I was quite full on the flight and I was feeling really sleepy, so I bought this Bhagavad Gita book. But I met an amazing person who was sitting beside me who honestly offered to browse the book. So while I was napping, she was reading like the first 15 chapters, and I was woken up because my air hostess basically did not want me to sit at that angle, and I'm really tall, so I need the space and I need my tailbone to like freaking fit in the seat, which it doesn't. Like, and I wasn't even an aisle seat because it was a last minute ticket. So anyways, coming back to the point, we had a great discussion and a conversation. I told her things about my family and my life, and she's like, you're 22, you've got to be chilling and being a little less mature about things. And I'm not the most mature person, but I have to give it to myself to not think sometimes and just like chill. Like, this is the time to explore. She's like, go on dates with your mom, go to Amsterdam, go to Prague, go to Paris, and just enjoy. Like, I mean, there's no need for you to be. And I really felt it because I've always known myself to not want to do a master's mainly to save out on money, where I don't need to be. I really don't need to be making that sacrifice because I'm not in that situation. But part of me, the Marwadi in me, really doesn't want to spend too much money on things that might not lead to me definitely having an outcome where I don't know what I want to do. I want to keep changing and switching my career every 2 years. And I know it's not the hottest take, but I do know I want to keep writing. So I was just like, I can just keep working because what you learn on the job is way more than what a journalism degree can teach me. And one thing that I really want to learn, if you are part of this YouTube channel, you already know I want to act. So definitely New York Film Academy or other courses like that is on the radar. And she's like, yeah, keep doing short courses. And like, what's there to lose? Like, there's some actress that she named Tamanna Bhatt. I forgot which actress, but she's doing something at 60 years of age. And yeah, that does tell you have no limited. So she's like, oh, even if you were a multi-millionaire and you asked me to drop everything and take a trip with you, I would say no, because it's not my age too. So when it is your age too, you should be going to go on partying. And I'm like, yeah, think about it. And she's like, you look so dead tired. Have you been like out partying for 3 days? I'm like, no. I know my dark circles really kind of tells you that I am exhausted and famished, both of which are true. But I also had a lot of errands to run and a lot of things to do this week and a lot of edits to put out on YouTube because I don't have anyone managing my page, and I am your solo, completely doing everything on my own, trying to like just do everything under the sun and not being a master at each. But I'm not gonna say none because I do feel I am really proud of myself, thinking about the fact that I have been at something like this for so long. Just makes me realize that it's not about the outcome anymore. It's okay if I get those subscribers, it's okay, it's completely okay if I don't get those views and subscribers, because I know I'm going to enjoy watching those videos on the television or the home theater we built in Pali at 40 and relive every single moment of that. And I know these times are precious because there's this one fear of mine which I think is innately insecure, where I feel like my future family might not be able to give me the same life that I do currently, not right now, but like what the life that you usually see on YouTube, and the expensive resorts and the places and things like that. And I am completely fine with it. Not saying that I don't want it, but not saying that I wouldn't be able to do without it either, but not also manifesting the same. But my point is, there's some part of me that believes that, which is why I feel like I need to vasool every second of my life here, which is kind of derogatory because that's so like, why would you want to be in the space that is not set up? Why would you voluntarily choose to be poor? Like, even when you have the resources, right? But that's exactly kind of what I'm doing at the moment. So explains to me about my choices and how different they are from the other members in the family and things like that. But it's just, until I feel like I can afford it on my own, I will not feel like I completely deserve it, which is why I hyper produce content. And I feel like that has to vasool, or that has to amount to something, or that has to lead to something that I can give back. Only then will I feel like I've earned it, which is not true, because karma matters and I wouldn't have gotten any of this life without doing something before. The sweetest person on the flight here, her name is Rachna. So when I landed, she DM'd me her name. She took my Instagram and then she did the coolest thing in the recent times, which is write today's date and year on the DM. And I found Starbucks in front of me, so I'm gonna go grab a matcha, which I've been craving the whole flight. Strange because my parents haven't left and their flight was apparently before mine. But I'm getting the driver's number, so hopefully I can just chill and enjoy Jaipur in the meantime. Thank you. Papa very sweetly gave me the driver and he said, enjoy Jaipur. Ek second, na? Thank you. And now we're walking towards Patrika Gate. I'm just so happy and excited because every time I come to Jaipur, Patrika Gate always somehow gets missed, and today was just the day. I'm always either late to the airport or early. There are walking tracks and everything, so we've actually traveled the right way. We've taken a walk, we've seen what the locals do under the moonlight, and yeah, this just looks insanely beautiful. Let me show you. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's the pink city and nothing better. I'm looking at these kids skating, and Driverji is going to take pictures for me today, so I hope I'm sorted. Flash में लेने पड़ेंगे शायद, but मैं तो बहुत खुश हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बहुत टाइम से देखने का मन था. And हम क्या है? शिव, आपने मेरे वीडियोस लिए आज बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. इसलिए मैं आपको सिखा रही हूँ कि आप पहले फोटोज मत ट्रांसफर करो.
सारी फोटोज ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं.
And then they ask for payment, which is crazy. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
मैम आप कहाँ से हो?
मुंबई.
मुंबई. वाओ, नाइस प्लेस. मुंबई बहुत अच्छा लगता है वैसे. सबसे ज्यादा वहाँ का जुई चपाटी है ना जो, वहाँ पे मजा आता है.
उधर पत्रिका गेट कहाँ? उधर कोई फोटोग्राफर कैमरा लेके खड़ा नहीं होगा.
कहाँ पे? जुई चपाटी. हाँ वहाँ पे तो.
और आप लोग अपने रेट्स बढ़ाओ. 35 रुपीज पर फोटोग्राफ इज वेरी लो.
पहली बार
बड़ा तो देखिए लेकिन देते नहीं ना. जैसे आप भी कर रहे हैं.
देखा नहीं ना. क्लाइंट हमने पहली बार बोला है कि ना आपके अपनी रेट बढ़ाओ. कोई आता है जो ये बोलता है कि रेट कम. कस्टमर बोलेगा 10 रुपीज पर पिक्चर्स करो हमारी.
अच्छा, अभी रील का जमाना है. रील का तो ज्यादा चार्ज करो. वो तो कर सकते हो आप.
क्लाइंट देते नहीं है ना.
क्लाइंट आजकल देंगे. अगर आप लोग मोनोपोली बना लो ना तो सब लोग आपको ही देंगे. आप लोग सब रेट अपना इंक्रीज करो. Finally, mom and dad have landed. I'm just so happy that they are here. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy he is here. Finally reached. हाँ, मैं रह गया था हर ट्रिप में. We're at the famous lassi wala in Jaipur that dad was craving since a very long time. We hopefully will also find kachoris. That is malai. Papa is very excited to try the kachori. He's like beyond excited. आप प्याज खा रहे हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. जरूर दूसरा गया था.
अरे कराची दिखा लाया मैंने. जिसको दिखाया मैंने.
It's not right. Papa is taking us to Gulab Ki Chai, and he's saying that you don't get reservations. Oh, I do remember coming here like a really long time ago. Oh no, I haven't. So today, all in all, I had matcha. Then I had, what did I have? Then I had lassi, and now I had gulabu chai. So matcha, lassi, and then chai. Cheers.
Yeah, cozy. It's a cozy place. You can just chill around.
सर्दी में बहुत मजा आता है.
So now we're heading to Salasar from Jaipur, and that kind of is cool. All showered and changed. Didn't take a shower, took a bucket and a mug bath, which is great exercise by the way, but I used my Iceland mineral mask. So I remember the Iceland Blue Lagoon mask that I got. The girls are still going to open up later towards the day. It's best to just get like tongs curled up and done. It's currently 4 AM and we are sleeping at 4 AM, Mama. यहाँ से पापा नहीं खुलेगा. Next morning. Honestly, because this is exactly the same vibe.
पिंक अपना इतना अच्छा फोटो आता है. You would look lovely.
मेरा मूड खराब कर दी, मैंने उसके लिए लाया था ये।
I'll wear it in the pink city tomorrow.
कोई मतलब नहीं, आज पहनना था तो पहना। और इसका देखो दुपट्टा भी कितना है, अच्छा है, सॉफ्ट है, ये इजी टू मैनेज है। यशिता मैं सही बोल रही हूँ।
I'm wearing that tomorrow. I want easy to manage at the airport.
रिंग किधर है तुम्हारा? एक भी रिंग नहीं है यशिता।
Do I look like you?
Yes, obviously yes. Only the sleep will make you more better.
Backstory is my blue outfit got wet in the washroom, which is why I had to change. My God, ये क्या टाइम पे हो रहा है शादी? I just had the best cola I have ever had, and I had really good cola at Bikaner. We went for darshan. My brothers didn't allow me to film there to maintain the sanctity of the place. But my God, the treat after everything was just cola, multicolored, which I did not have high expectations from. Mainly because I'm a color cutter girl, but wow. I just woke up with the worst headache, so I came down to have some chai. And I met Devesh Bhaiya, who said, prepare करी थी mentally अपने आप को कि हाँ कान में सुनना है, नाचना है. I'm so happy, बारात में नहीं जाना.
गरम ही नहीं हो रहा, गरम ही नहीं हो रहा.
पठानकोट में ड्रोन देखी गई,
सूरज से नहीं
सालासर में ड्रोन देखी गई.
Just changed into lighter clothes, put my hair up in a bun, wore really nice flat bellies. Just wanted to say, take a moment and say the fact that abhi bhi main chal ke aa rahi thi and someone right in front of me made a comment about me. Not even a bad comment, okay? But the way they say it is kind of derogatory. Like, baap re, kitni lambi hai. I'm like, I don't know if you mean that as a compliment, because if it did, you would know. So, yeah. But that happens to me everywhere. So, in a like village setting, obviously it will.
ग्रेवी और करो.
This is outfit number 5 of one day. I love the bangs with the plate. Oh my God. And my earrings. Here for Yashita, obviously. I love this.
तावत कन्याकुमारी का देखो शास्त्रों में लेख है कि मंडप हो जावे, मधुपर्क हो जावे, लाजा हो जावे और चारू फेरा हो जावे, जितने तक कन्या है देखो कुमारी है. अब आप चार फेरा हो गया तो भी कन्या कुमारी है. यावत कन्या न वामांगी और तावत कन्या कुमारी का. जितने तक कन्या डावे अंतरे मोने नहीं आवे, जितने तक कन्या है देखो कुमारी है. तो लुगाई में भी तो मालूम होनी चाहिए कि हमारे पति भी यहाँ आमदनी है. तो आज हम लाल धना की का नाम सुशीला विग्रह आवे देखो तो मैंने सुपुर्द कर दो.
उत्सुकता देखिए, शीघ्रता से इनके लाइफ में भी. I just witnessed the most beautiful wedding of all time. Both the bride and groom were so happy, and the smile on their faces just made me rethink of every other wedding that I've attended where people don't look as happy, but this really was one of those moments where I was like, they are fully made for each other. They look perfect together, and it's an understatement of how smiles, like I've never seen anyone this happy, and it warmed my entire heart. And I'm just so happy that my sister's going into a family that is as big, and it's so cherished. I'm so happy I didn't miss this. Yeah.
अभी तो डाउट कुछ लगेगा कि जब कंडीशन नहीं आएगी तो डाउट क्या है आप अपनी दीदी लोगों से संपर्क करके आए
Driver boy is so sweet, man. He took all those suitcases.
बात करें जिससे हमारे जीवन को दिशा मिली। इंडिगो की ओर से सभी को हैप्पी मदर्स डे। धन्यवाद।
Yeah, so this guy hasn't slept in 2 days. He's been working since 2 weeks, hasn't met his sister, been doing everything under the sun for her wedding. And it's crazy how, like, I don't even know how much there is to do in a Shaadi ka household, but looks like everything's just being taken care by them so beautifully, where you know that they leave no stone unturned in their means. And that's saying something, because I don't think if I was in a similar situation, even with an event team and things like that, would I be able to cater to the needs of everyone and ensure that everyone's happy about something or the other, which is crazy. Because imagine it's your own wedding and you're taking pictures for the guests that have come. You don't want that, right? And you don't also want to give away that much responsibility to other people. But it's great if you have a fully supported family who's doing something in every way possible, and it's just so beautiful. Like I have a lot of difficulty accepting that and feeling like that. Anyways, since the story time about my situation here is done, I basically went to the temple, ate some golas, and I told mom and dad to go there with Ishan because Ishan was doing all the ghar ka work, and he has been such a sweetheart. Had it not been for him, I probably wouldn't have come and booked my ticket a second time to come here. Also, I'd taken off from work that day, so honestly everything worked out because I got to do my hair, which I'm really happy about. I don't care if you don't like it, I love it. Like the tongs are beautifully leaving like this. Like, you know, these are still intact and I can brush them off and layer down as waves and curls. So doing my hair since it's just like waves, going to say which I love. So yeah, so somehow everything turned to be the best, and we even saw a US Army Navy ship on the way here and things like that. I met some amazing people who taught me more than the Bhagavad Gita book that I bought, because they were all real life examples, and I just feel like I need to get a little more confident around everyone, not just the people I can dominate myself over, around every person who intimidates me as well, which is crazy because that is a lot to demand and ask for, but it's okay. It's what you sign up for, and life is about teaching you that, so that's okay. Anyways, back to a little praise for my brother, who actually on call told me tere bina maza nahi aayega, which made me want to book my flight and come back here. And I feel like it's little things like these that make you feel like you actually matter. Maybe not to the world, but to that one person you really do, and that's all that you need to keep you going, right? That's all you need to make that one decision to take a flight and come down to a city where you know someone who is getting married and actually be a part of their big day. Because you could be skipping on experiences like these and, I mean, save out on time, money, energy and expense, but I don't think that is something that is very tangible and something you can hold for a very long time. But memories that you make here, like for example, nothing but like the second experience of me going to that mandir, reciting Hanuman Chalisa, coming back, having a gola, and just not forgetting where my phone is, giving my phone to someone and just telling them not to give it to me when I need it. And I know they won't give it to me voluntarily either, but my point is I just wanted to leave my phone in the room and enjoy these last 2 days, which I feel like to an extent I have, because this is the same advice that was given to me by that lady I met in the flight. I feel like it really does make sense. Like, she said, why do you want to become a celebrity? Because they don't have the privileges that we do. We get to keep our personal life private. Why do you want to do the opposite? I do that not only for the YouTube family, because I know it's a very limited number. It's people who genuinely want to know and want to watch me for longer than like the 30 seconds that you might come up on Reels. But I feel like YouTube is a very safe space for me. I don't mind being whoever on here, whoever, meaning I don't mind being my real self. I don't mind how I'm looking here, and I'm just okay with you judging me even if you're watching this, because I know Instagram is a much more judgmental space. People aren't going to get past a 10-minute mark on a YouTube video unless you really care. And if you do, you have no idea how much it means to me, because I was at the event recently, and at the restaurant someone came to me and they told me that they were telling someone else that they watched my video, and that was the New York series, and I thought nobody except my mom and dad actually watched it. And it's kind of crazy to believe that there are people rooting the best for you. There are people who really do want to watch you grow. So when someone comments something really mean or hateful, like, hey, Ramoda Souza wants to cast you for the next ABC2 flop, I just read that part until I clicked on the notification and read flop, and I'm like, I was just marking a step. It wasn't even a full out blown dance, not proving that I am a dance. By no means am I that great, but I'm on the road to get there. And if you can't see that, I feel like it's so detrimental of you to kind of make that comment about anybody, not just me, because it's like, imagine someone's on the path to success, and just when they are growing, you say something like that. Like, just when they know they are spending all of their extra free time not relaxing but devoting themselves to that one hobby, a hobby that they left out 10 other hobbies for. It's just really detrimental. So yeah, would just highly advise, if, like they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, probably don't say it at all. And if you do really want to say it in the DMs and not on a comment section box where other people can feel that and kind of cohesively also feel like, hey, that guy's making sense, even if they don't believe that is true. But if I, for example, if you see a picture and then I really, really admire it, and you admire my opinion, so you read my content and my comment, and then you make an assumption about that person, it obviously will alter your brain to think of that way, right? Which kind of makes sense, because if I see someone whose content I love, but I see one bad comment by someone I adore more, I'm just going to believe him or her. So it's just futile to not be giving constructive criticism on DM or any other public platform, public person's profile, because it just really messes up their growth. It just really messes up their system. I had to delete those 2 videos where the video, like, I didn't delete the comment, I deleted the entire video, because it made me feel a little cringed out at my own self that I'm putting out content that is, but not every piece of content has to be the viral one. I don't want every single video of mine to touch millions, because I know first world problems, but you get tired of seeing the same notification on the same thumbnail image. Like, I want other of my content to be doing well, not the same exact video. I don't want it to blow up so much as well, because like, I remember that one video which is still gaining me followers, touch wood, very happy and proud about that, but it gets exhausting. Like, I don't want to see someone after 6 months liking. Like, it's beautiful that the algorithm is helping me do that, but it is also exhausting as a creator. Don't understand that, and kind of just process that your work is just not in the moment, it lives on. It is pretty immortal as a career option and byproduct, which is bizarre. So yeah, if you're in this space, or if you're even wanting to be in one, just know that you'll be, it's like if someone crucifies you. Okay, I'm not making sense right now, but I hope you really do get the point, because it's not easy sometimes, but moments like this make you feel like you are in control of your life. If you just allow life to flow within you and just take it as it comes and just be a kind person, because there really isn't any bigger superpower than being kind. You don't get respected for your money, but you do respected for your heart. And I truly have so much immense need for the people who have a bigger heart than a bigger bank account. So